up in here. Hey, wait, Nicole still ain't in here. Hold on, Nicole, girl. We about to get you. Hey, girl.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Good.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Hold on, I gotta turn off my music playing in the background before we get some copywritten stuff going on. But look, it's Friday. I needed some energy. I had to have Google play some 2000s hip hop because normally I'm up in here listening to gospel, and I needed some energy. Samantha, you need to take this in a little bit, take that music in, and wake up and get some of that energy or something, girl, because we ain't liking your energy today. Okay, Google, stop. Hey, everybody, it's Friday. My name is Jessie. Wait, it's still playing. Okay, Google, stop.
Google did mean defiant.
Google hard-headed. Dog.
No, give the people what they want.
Give them what they want, y'all. It's Friday. Welcome to the Home Buyers Clubhouse. My name is Jessie Lynn. I am a triangle realtor with A to Z Realty. Erica, introduce yourself.
Hey, I am Erica Batts. I'm a loan officer with New American Funding.
And Nicole.
I am Nicole Crawford with Keller Williams Realty out of the Greensboro Triad area.
Samantha.
I'm Samantha Harding with Mortgage Solutions Financials. Your favorite, not favorite loan officer, because there's Erica Batts. She's awesome. So I can't say I'm your favorite.
Oh, goodness. Okay. You are what you say you are, sweetie. You're a superstar.
Well, I'm the favorite, okay?
There you go.
It could be more than one favorite. You know?
Samantha is great, too.
Listen, Erica great, too. I like Erica and her greatness.
Let me get these. I just put these on, y'all. I have my contacts in. Anyway, look, y'all. It's Fabulous Friday. We are playing a game today. We're trying to find different ways to teach you guys about real estate and the home buying process. So we are playing a game today. We are playing real estate. So we about to get real with real estate, y'all. So we about to spin the wheel. Yeah, and we're gonna go in order. And look, I don't need y'all to pretend like y'all know everything. So just act like you don't know something and phone a friend or the lifeline if you have to, and all this other stuff, okay? All right, so y'all ready? Let me find my screen or whatever. But yeah, let's play this game. But y'all can talk while I'm trying to find the screen because I'm production and everything. So
Production.
Yeah, I'm production.
You being useful. Okay.
Yeah. I'm production.
So how's everybody doing on this Friday?
I'm advocating on this Friday, you guys. My daughter had an incident at school, and she's never had an incident, and I had to go advocate for those little children. They were so angry they wrote a letter to the principal, the little third graders.
Okay.
I'm very proud.
All right, y'all. So look, let's play real estate. We're about to spin this wheel.
Oh, okay. Spin the wheel.
Erica. Yes, honey. Your real estate term for today is radon, honey. Let's talk about radon. All right, what does the word radon mean to you? Should a buyer get a radon inspection?
Sure, why not? You want to know everything that's wrong with your house. At least I feel like they should.
Okay.
Because I want to know all of it. But now, what do you think?
So I am the host. You don't ask the host questions. All right, y'all. So you're going to have to phone free.
What ask Nicole?
So what does the term radon mean to you? So you phoning a friend?
I'm going to phone a friend. I'm going to phone Nicole on this one.
I was going to say, because if we call anybody else and not to pick up the cell phone, they might not answer. So for me, radon is a colorless gas that it comes from the earth. And a lot of times I do recommend my clients to get a radon test because we don't know that your house has radon in it. But a lot of times they have passed. I think in the 13 years I've done it, been in real estate, I think I've had maybe 10 clients do radon tests.
Yes, ding, 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 ding. You are correct. Radon is a naturally occurring radioactive gas that can cause lung cancer. Radon gas is colorless and odorless. Radon is naturally in the atmosphere in trace amounts. EPA guidelines suggest that levels are at or above. Wait, what? Oh, that's wrong. I'm about to say they suggest that you mitigate if levels are at or above 4 picocuries. Did I say that right? Curies or curries? Curies. I think it's curies.
Okay.
Picocuries. Okay. So yeah, and when you have to mitigate, so I haven't had any buyer clients that come. Yes, they actually have, and a mitigation system. And just put a little pipe on the house, and it just basically just sucks the radon out because radon is natural. It's everywhere. It's outside or whatever, but sometimes it comes up through the crawl space through your house and gets in there. So good job. Good job. All right, let's spin this wheel again. Let's go on back. Let's add this back to the screen. Remove this right here. Can y'all see it? It's up there. Yep, it's up there. You ready?
Now you gotta. Okay, yeah, I see it now.
All right, Nicole, your real estate term is credit score. What does that term mean to you?
It means my credit score. For me, credit score means what am I trying to say? The score that the credit bureaus are giving me that a lot of institutions use to provide me with loan options and financing.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So for the lenders in the group, what's a good credit score to purchase a home?
800.
I like it.
800.
That's a great
okay. Yeah.
Score.
Okay.
That is a great credit score. So I was just saying we got multiple answers to that. So you can go like 700 is a good number to reach for, but it's not the number that is required. So you require at least a 580, in some cases 500, but you gotta you get your better numbers, the better your number is.
So at the bottom is what, about 300?
Like 350, I think.
Okay. And the top would be what? About
850.
So if we have a client that has about a 450, they need some work.
Yeah, I would say we need to have a discussion and let's talk about some things.
Yeah, stay on there for 7 good years for the most part. 7 years, y'all. So that bill that you ain't paid for 5 years ago is still impacting your credit a little bit, credit history.
So what's the minimum credit score again to get a house?
500. Wait, there is not a minimum credit score because some people have no credit. So those people with no credit can still purchase their home. But for the most part, at least a 500.
Right. So those are the exceptions to the rules.
All right.
There are some things there, but yes, 500 is the minimum. But now with 500, you're gonna need to come with some more down payment money. So that's your thing with that. Awesome. But 580 is where you can do your minimum down payments.
Like she said.
Awesome. You are correct. I had my terms up here on the screen, y'all. I cleared off everything when we went live. So yeah, good job. Awesome. All right, you guys. So let's go. Samantha, you are up next. Let me remove this from here. Yes. Samantha, your real estate term for today is inspections. What does inspections mean to you?
Someone else advocating for what is going on with the property is what I look at inspection for. They tell you what's going on.
I'm sorry, Samantha. That wasn't the question. I apologize. The question for inspections is, would you recommend an inspection for a new construction home?
Yes, I recommend an inspection for any home because anything could be wrong. They may have, past other tests and stuff, but you just want to protect yourself. It's a way to protect yourself, to feel good and know you can sleep at night knowing that someone else has checked on this property other than the people invested in the property.
Yes.
Awesome.
That was a great
All right,
word.
so let's go into Facebook. Let's go into Facebook. We asked some other real estate experts would some to provide us some horror stories about new construction. So let me add that. So this is from an inspector. So he said in 20, no, actually, I'm not sure who this is from. So let me read it. 2018 construction home. They did the cheapest HVAC possible. 3 years later, it's shot. Also, they tried to hide some pretty serious roof support damage in the attic. I bought it in August 2021 as a rental, and the owner that bought it in 2018 waived their inspection, so I found all the issues. Luckily, they fixed it before I bought it. For the love of God, get an inspection. It could be minor or major. It doesn't matter. Just get an inspection and make them fix it. Y'all have any stories that y'all want to add to that?
Oh yeah, I've had new
Nothing?
construction
Okay.
come up with toilets not working, or they forgot to take the caps off the toilet. So when you go to flush it, we have water everywhere. I've had new construction where we found some nice little issues. A lot of times it's not a lot, but we've had some stuff that needed to be fixed.
Well, yeah, even if it's not a lot,
Yes.
it's still stuff you want to know about.
Exactly.
If you get a house and I saw a photo of a house that there was no insulation in the attic of this house because they bought it. It was brand new, but nobody had ever gone up there to check. So there was absolutely no insulation in the attic. So they had like astronomical power bills and couldn't figure out why.
True indeed.
So yes. All right. I have one more story for you guys about inspections with a new construction. This is an inspector. He said that he conducted an inspection and it had zero attic insulation in the property. It was easily fixed, but it was still surprising that there was no attic insulation in there. And even with a resale home, sometimes the inspector will recommend, make suggestions about the attic insulation sometimes. Also, another inspector commented on that, and they also said same on a $550,000 home next to it also did not have attic insulation in there. You guys, we're not inspectors, but attic insulation is very important in your home. The end.
But I think people have the assumption that it's already done, so I think sometimes you don't go check it. If you think it's already 100%, then you don't think, oh, maybe I should get a check. So if everybody has the same impression, then no one really checks about it because you thought it was done or it should be done.
And I'm going to tell you, in real estate, we can't make assumptions because those assumptions will get us in trouble every time. I have one that's closing on Monday. We did a home inspection. They told us all the repairs were done, and this is not new construction. They said they fixed everything that we had on their repair list. The inspector went back out there yesterday and sent me a video, and it's still leaking in the crawl space. So we can never make assumptions and take people's word on anything.
Indeed.
What she said.
So y'all can be hard-headed if you want to, because I have buyers that said a lot, well, I don't need inspections. This is new. No, it's highly recommended that you get an inspection on a new construction. And most of the time they choose not to.
Well, it's almost kind of like a car. So like if you get a car, they're still going to inspect that car. It still has to pass inspection before you can drive it. So it should be the same thing with a house.
Right. And I like the word that Samantha used. You want to make sure you have somebody that's inspecting on your behalf that's not invested in the property like their inspectors or their builders. So it always makes it better if you have somebody that you're paying to look at it.
Yes. Good job, ladies. You got $500 off that question. So good job. Go back. Who's next? Erica again. All right, Erica. Let's go. Yes. Your real estate term is due diligence, Erica. So let's find your question for your real estate term. Due diligence Is it required? And how much would you recommend? And lastly, is it refundable?
So no, it's not refundable. And so that's basically saying that's kind of like your layaway fee, because you putting the house on layaway until you can close on it.
Mhm.
So that's your money that, you know, I'm gonna hold this house right here. I don't want you to sell it to nobody else while I'm getting my financing together. And the recommended amount, I'm gonna tell you, in this market, it varies. I've seen as low as $500. I've seen $20,000. So that's definitely a discussion to have with your real estate professional.
Yes.
Just
Good job.
just
Good
give 'em
answer.
your baby.
It varies from market to market. Say that again, Nicole.
I said, just give him your baby. Come back and get him later.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Sometimes that might lower the price of the house. Some of these kids, you give them these kids, it's like, look,
I'll give you the house. Take the baby,
right,
give
just
me
come back and get the
what,
baby.
lead or what?
Whatever works. I'm down for it.
All right, let's go. Nicole, you are up next. Come on down to the Price is Right. Are we on? There we go. All right. Nicole, your real estate term for today is 1978. Nicole, what does the year 1978 mean to you? To me, it's my husband's birth year. But what does it mean to you?
No, that wasn't the year I was born in. I can tell you that. But it does make me it does make me think about lead-based paints. It is where it flags my memory. Yes. So any of the homes that were built before 1978, we do have to make sure we include the lead-based paint addendum, because they were using lead-based paint in homes before that time.
Good job, Nicole. Good job. You got $1,000 bonus off of that question. Good job. All right. So what?
Are we doing those?
Cash out. All right. Let's see. Samantha. Samantha, your real estate term for today is down payment. What does down payment mean to you?
The amount of money that you are going to provide to the lender to get a loan. Some of them, they have as low as 3% down as a down payment. Erica, you want to finish this one? I feel like I'm getting tongue-tied answering this question the way that it came to me. I'm like, I'm going to say this.
So Samantha, you would like to phone a friend?
Hello?
Yes.
Ms. Batts, are you available?
I am.
Erica.
Of course, I got you. So your down payment, that's the amount of money that you're going to provide in order to purchase your house. So that can be 0%, like with a USDA loan or some of those options, or it can be as much as 20%, 50%, whatever it is that you want to provide. But and then your lender will then loan you the balance of that money for the housing transaction.
Awesome. Ding, 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 ding. Y'all got to split that. You get 1,000 and you get 500. 500.
Okay. Listen, I'll take it.
That's fine.
All right. Let's see. We up there? Okay.
Yeah. Excuse me, you guys. For some reason, the weather's got nice again, and I still haven't taken my allergy medicine today. So excuse me if I look a little crazy. I'm being patient.
Erica, your real estate term for today is interest rates. What does interest rates mean to you?
Oh, well, interest rates are going up. I can tell you that. But interest rates is the cost to borrow money. So how much are we going to charge you for you to use our money?
Okay. And your question for today regarding interest rates, is it better to have a higher or a lower interest rate? And why?
The lower the better. So just like with any prices, it was better when gas prices were lower. We could afford, we didn't have to pay as much, all of those things. But now the gas prices are higher. We are all faced with making choices. So it's like now I can't, when I run out, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I'm going to all the places I need to go in one trip. So it's kind of the same thing with your interest rates. You want the lowest one so that you can do more with your money.
So with the lower interest rate, you have lower payments?
You do have lower payments.
More goes towards principal. Wait, she didn't ask me. Sorry.
Yes. Well, hey, let Samantha pass the baton. What you got, Samantha?
I do say the lower your interest rate, the more principal you end up paying down when it comes to purchasing a home. So if you are paying $500, like on a car, you got 20% interest rate, only about 100 maybe going towards principal, but it's not a deal breaker if you know it's something that you want to do. I have the people who have higher interest rates that come to me because they are like 5.75 now if you had a 500. But do you need a home now? Think about that thing. You know how much it's going to cost you in your plans, because that's a question everybody asks. Everybody, how much is interest rate when I got a 500 credit score? 5.75.
That's crazy, because I saw that. And about can y'all hear me okay? Because I know my screen is acting real funny because I'm sharing. But when I bought my house, 2017, my interest rate was lower than 5%. So yeah, this is the highest it's been in a while, right?
Yes.
It's definitely creeping back up. But I mean, interest rates used to be like, 5, 6, 7%. I remember when 7% was a great interest rate. Mm-hmm. I remember when, people that bought 80s, early 90s, they were paying quite a bit more, 12% interest.
They were paying 12, between 10 and 12.
Yes, that's something we should.
Oh, I thought they just did that to me because, my first house was a manufactured home, and I had a crazy interest rate back then. So I thought they were just getting over.
Yeah, yesterday's price.
I think it was like 12.
Exactly. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
But you got to compare it to what? Like, I think a lot of people, I don't want to stay on this point. A lot of people, that's their question. Like, oh my gosh, interest rates are going up. Yes, but can we get 2.5 again? No, unless you're going to pay for discount points. Like, know where we're at. You can't get that house that used to be $100,000. I know y'all get this all the time. My mama spent $100,000 for my house. Yes, she did at 7, 8, 12% interest rate. So she technically probably paid as much as you're paying. But just know that when you're looking at a situation, how much the house is, the interest rates, how much houses it went up. Keep that in mind. I think that's something people get caught up on is interest rates all the time. Or the price.
That's her phone a friend, y'all. Phone a friend.
But I just want to take that snippet for a second, y'all, for interest rates. That's one of the things that's getting to me now. Like, oh my gosh, it's going up. It's going up. We can only pay what they got out there.
People don't understand. Who's next? Is it Nicole? Was it just Erica? It's Nicole, right?
Yeah.
It's Nicole now, right?
I feel like I have went like 5 times already. You sure?
Yes, it's Nicole's turn.
This thing is moving slow.
It's the share screen. It's poor internet. I'm with Spectrum. Your real estate term, Nicole, is owning a home. All right. So your question about owning a home. So can you sell a home, Nicole, if you're still paying a mortgage on it?
Can I sell my home if I'm still making a mortgage or paying a mortgage? Is that what your question was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's the question. So if you owe money on a home, do you technically own that home? And are you able to sell it?
You are able to sell it as long as you sell it for more or at what you owe the bank. You can always sell it. And if you do something, if you sell it for less than what you owe the bank, then you do have to get their permission to do so.
Or you need to pay the difference out of pocket.
Absolutely. I ain't paying you nothing, so I'm going to ask first.
All right, you guys. So yes, you can sell a home if you owe a mortgage on that property. And like Nicole said, as long as you pay the difference, you will pay the difference once it's sold, and you will pay the bank back what you owe them. So yes, if you owe $40,000 on a home and sell it for $100,000, you get to keep the rest. The end. All right, let's move on.
I had a complaint to do with Spectrum. That other one went real slow. This one moved fast. I got a complaint.
All right, Samantha, your real estate term is earnest money. What question do I have regarding earnest money? What's earnest money?
It's monies that you give towards the purchase of your home in faith. It's a good faith, I guess you can call it a good faith that you provide to go towards the purchase of your home. That typically goes towards your closing funds, if I'm not mistaken, right, y'all?
Are you required to pay earnest money?
You're not required to pay earnest money. This is a really, really good idea. But in this market, you should be paying earnest money because that's what they're asking for. But you don't have to. I guess, Nicole, you look like you might want to say something about that.
I didn't have anything to say, but I mean, but for a lot, I was gonna say, but for a lot of my clients right now, we're not doing a whole lot of earnest money. We are doing some, but their earnest money is definitely a lot less than what they're putting on that due diligence fee line. So, but there is earnest money. A lot of them are still asking for earnest money. A lot of people are still putting money on in that line to make sure that it makes it more enticing for the seller.
And
that's
is that state specific? Because I know some states don't have either earnest money or due diligence. I don't remember which one.
A lot of states don't have due diligence fees like we do, and it is state specific. And a lot of them call it something else. Like some people, you'll hear them call it option fees and things like that.
Girl, you should have saw my face. I thought she said some states don't have earnest money or due diligence, and I was just like, "What?" I can only. That's what I thought she was saying, because I'm just like, sellers.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, moving on. We've already done closing costs, right?
I don't think we did.
I think we did. Oh no, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Closing costs. Erica.
Yes.
What is closing costs?
So closing costs are the fees that it costs you in order to close your loan. So those are going to be things like your attorney fees, your lending title fees, your title search fees. All of those fees are what's included with your closing.
Awesome. Are closing costs required?
Closing costs are required. You may not have to pay them right now, but they are required. So sometimes you can roll them into a loan that you have, things like that. But yes, they're required.
Awesome. All right. It appears that we've lost Samantha. So Nicole. All right, Nicole. Today, your real estate term is termites. So termites, what do I have? Do you recommend a termite inspection?
Absolutely.
You have your property inspection, you have your radon inspection, you have all types of inspections, but would you recommend a termite inspection?
I would recommend a termite inspection. A lot of clients were like, well, my house is on a slab and I don't need that. But I found, especially lately, that we've seen them a lot in the garage, where a lot of people don't really think to look. But I would definitely recommend a termite inspection.
Definitely. So I phoned my termite friends today, and I do have some photos that I would like to show you. So yeah, I phoned them. I dialed them on the Google line. So let me bring them in. So here you go. here you go. Come on in, Googles. There you go. All right. So this right here, really, yeah, I'm having all kinds of issues over here because I'm trying to share the screen behind me. All right, y'all. So this is what it looks like, huh?
So we can see it now.
So this is what it looks like when there are termites in the property. Look for these little holes. Sometimes you'll see some tunnels here and there, and you may see some stuff that looks like this. But again, it's definitely a good idea to get an inspector because you never know. I mean, it may or may not be termites, and there are different types of termites. So yeah,
termite?
there are different types of termites. Huh?
What is a termite?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. Good. I'm glad you asked that question. So you have termites. Termites are insects that that feed on wood, frequently become pests of the home. There are two different types of termites that you may run into. You have your workers and your swarmers. Your worker termites, they could be found year round, and your swarmers are usually encountered between the months of April and through the month of March. It's March through April in Texas. Did I answer your question?
You did. No? Thank you.
Yes. You're welcome. I try. I try. All right. So Samantha, she messed up the entire order. So we're going back to you again.
I talked about Spectrum. They took my internet out too, like they took yours out. Had I not said nothing bad, it would have been fine.
All right, your real estate term for today, Erica, is rent. The question that I have about rent is, do you have any advice to the renters?
I would say save your money because rent is going up. So there's some people who prefer to rent because they don't want the responsibility of owning a home. If that's what works for you, then that's fine. But if you do want to own a home, then that's definitely something we can help you with here at the clubhouse.
Definitely. And in this market, one thing about rent is I had someone call me yesterday and that she said she's moving out for the first time. And what do I recommend? That's up to you. But I tell my son, when you could decide to go out on your own, go get you a small house. It don't have to be anything big. Get you a 2-bedroom house. Get you a small condo. Get you something. At least all of that money that you're paying that landlord, you could be putting that into your equity piggy bank. And if you decide to sell, or you can take your first property and turn that into an investment and rent the property out whenever you decide to start a family. But as a renter, you are not paying yourself back in any way at all. You are giving all your money to the landlord. So that was my thoughts on it. Some people can't do it, but if I could do it all over again, I would definitely have my first place as I would have bought my home at 18. So yeah.
I will say I started out as a renter. So but and sometimes it's good to rent for a couple of years just to see, where you're at. But then you also have to, that takeaway is you are also paying somebody else's bills when you could be paying your own.
Yeah. Because coming out of property management, I had tenants that had been in some of these properties for 10, 15 years. The last property I managed, I had a lady that had been there for 25 years. She bought the building.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There was a street in Durham where they had, it was a company that they owned like 18 houses on the street. Well, they decided they were getting out of the business, so they sold them all. But there was a lady who had been living there for 40 years. I'm sure she had paid for that house several times over in 40 years. But she had 30 days to get out.
Wow.
And it's sad because a lot of the times we know no other way. We just, only thing we know is, okay, you can get a house, you can get your own place. They have these apartments downtown. Just go do an application and they add you to a wait list or whatever you need to do. And you just move in whenever they have something available. That's all we know. So yeah, that's why we have the Home Buyers Clubhouse to teach you how to build generational wealth. Say what?
I said that's correct.
Wow.
Eric always said, "What's that line you say? There's a sign when you got a for sale sign when you get there. There's a for sale sign when you leave. So
Exactly.
don't feel like you gotta buy something living there for your whole lifetime, people.
You got it.
Just like rent, you can live there for 1 year, 9 months, and you want to sell it, you can go. Don't think that you have to be burdened by a house forever, y'all. Just FYI for those folks who need to know that.
Yeah.
Amen. All right. So, Samantha, you're next. All right, Samantha, your real estate term is real estate professional. So, Samantha, what's a real estate professional?
Jessie Lynn and it's Nicole Crawford.
So, outside of Jessie Lynn and Nicole Crawford, was a real estate professional?
A real estate professional is someone who guides you through the process of purchasing a home. They advocate for you. They negotiate on your behalf. They show you homes. They give you information and insight about getting a home. They also, what else do real estate agents do that I can think of that y'all do? You advocate about the home. You let them know about appraisals or what you can expect about buying a home. You give them information about the neighborhood. You're very informative people, is what I would say. They are in your, like a lawyer technically for you, or advocate for you to get into your home, is what I think that they are. I don't know if that's what y'all think y'all do, but to my understanding, that's what you guys do.
Yeah, well said. We owe you loyalty, obedience, accounting, due diligence, skill, and care. So, yeah.
And then we become the therapist,
so let's go.
the accountant.
So we are the therapist and all of that fun stuff. All right, Nicole. Let's see what word are you gonna get.
Really? Wow.
Appraisal is your real estate term, Nicole. Appraisal is your real estate term. Who pays for an appraisal? And when should you get one?
Listen, the buyer is typically paying for their appraisal. Well, the buyer is going to be responsible for the appraisal. And once we go under contract, that's when the buyer is normally having to turn that check over to the bank or having them debit out their account.
Awesome. And are appraisals required?
Absolutely. Unless you're paying cash.
Amen. All right, you guys, we have completed our real estate terms for today. Good job, ladies. Good job. All right, y'all. Yay. We've taken up everybody's entire lunch today. So, yeah. Y'all got anything y'all want to add to any of those real estate terms that we had today? Nothing.
Nope.
I don't wore y'all out.
Great information.
That's what I have to say.
Say what?
Contact a professional. They're here to advocate for you and help you. And if you don't like the one you're working with, there's other ones on the next corner, and they'll help you if you're not getting the help that you need.
Did you say on the next corner?
Said we on the next corner.
I ain't say that, y'all.
I said, look, some of them are great people, but they're not a good fit for you.
Let me take Samantha off my preferred list. Thank you.
Look, I meant like corner.
There's another one on the corner, but Jess Lynn might be on that corner. Nicole Crawford could be on that next corner when you turn the next way. Not just
really.
Some days we feel like we on corners, but
right.
Not that kind of corner. Okay, this is out of context. I'm just saying, like, I wasn't saying that y'all stand on the corner.
5 o'clock in the morning, where you gonna be? Y'all know this song? Outside on the corner. You better get yourself together.
Try Jesus. He all right? Because I done tried him.
He's all right.
But yes, I meant like if the person you're working with, if you don't feel that they're doing a good job for you, there is other people that help you. So do not give up and make a bad name for all of them. Was the purpose of me saying that there is someone willing to help you and meet you where you're at. was the point of what I was saying. Not
and even if they can't meet you where you at, you know, they may be able to bring you along because, you know, some people have unrealistic expectations. So those are things that we need to talk about.
Yes, that leads you somewhere.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think me and Nicole still stuck on the corner because even when Erica said when they meet you where you at, I was like, "B, that's where." So
No, they don't listen.
That wasn't meant to be a physical.
Like, who you meeting now?
I wasn't gonna say that. I was just gonna leave it alone.
I felt it, Nicole. I felt it.
Not like, oh, okay, I'm in the bathroom at the 7-Eleven. They're gonna meet me.
So they meet you in the parking lot of the 7-Eleven, but they ain't coming to the bathroom.
No, I have my standards. I will not. I will not.
Listen.
I will not.
Listen, how things go left real fast with interpretation. Like, no, I did not.
Right.
Okay, well, we're gonna get off the corner. We're gonna get off the corner. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today, you guys. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Jessie Lynn. I am a triangle realtor with A to Z Realty. You can reach me at 919-818-9854. Erica.
Hey, I am Erica Batts. I'm with New American Funding. I'm your loan officer. I'm not your favorite. Samantha's the favorite, but I'm a loan officer.
She here.
Yeah.
Samantha.
Apparently, might be the favorite fan. I don't know, but hopefully, I'm somebody's favorite. I don't have to be all the people's favorite, but I'm Samantha with Mortgage Solutions. You can reach me at 919-374-0260.
Nicole.
And I'm Nicole Crawford. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Realty out of the Greensboro Triad area, and I can be reached on my cell. It's 336-457-3007.
You guys, you can reach all of us in the clubhouse at www.thehomebuyersclubhouse.com. Again, it's www.thehomebuyersclubhouse.com. You can find us on YouTube at thehomebuyersclubhouse.com. You can find us in our private group on Facebook at homebuyersclubhouse.com. You guys have an awesome day. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.